our key suggestion for our growers is if you're concerned about herbicide carryover, is the first thing you want to do is think about your practices in 2012. And we're pointing them first to those late herbicide applications, because obviously as we apply it later and later in the season, there's more active ingredient that might be available to carry over into the next season. So step one is, we're going to growers that did do late post applications. And that was probably more common in 2012, because if you think back into the spring, we had dry soil conditions. Some of our early applied herbicides that need moisture to activate weren't activated real well. We didn't get the kind of level of weed control out of those pre-treatments, pre-emergence treatments that a lot of us were expecting. So we had to go back in later in the season and rescue them with an additional herbicide application. So yeah, that's kind of step one, is that those of you that had to do late applications, review the label, talk to your agronomist, and really understand what the potential carryover opportunity or potential might be from those later applications in the growing season. The next step we're asking people then is really understand what you apply. We know that the herbicide industry is a very competitive and somewhat complicated business as far as understanding what active ingredients have been applied to that field. Not just the trade names that we're most familiar with as a grower, but actually the active ingredients. And sit down and review your program, with your agronomist or your ag retailer to understand, do you know and understand all the different active ingredients that went on that field, and what is their potential for carryover following a dry condition. So once we've kind of got that queued up as far as where those risk fields are, then we can start to think about what do we do for next year. And a lot of that comes into making sure that we prepare a very good seed bed going into 2013, so we have good, rapid, uniform emergence. So if there does tend to be, some carryover situations with herbicides, the plant can kind of take those up, metabolize them, and keep moving without any negative impact. So this is one area that we'll probably hear a lot more discussion as we get into the winter, and what are the best strategies for us to maintain. But right now, those are the two main things: is understand, if you did do late applications, what products we're applying, and then also understand your full herbicide program if you're using multiple compounds to see and understand what the risk potential might be for carryover with that.